Is the driver like the anomaly, so to speak, Nicola, or is it?
Yeah,
okay.
it's like my nemesis.
Okay.
Round a bit.
Just twisting. Wow. Great shot. What a golf shot.
That's it.
There we go.
Yeah.
That's where your power's coming from. Where was that? Where was your power?
Well, originally it was
Yeah.
the heel.
And where did it go through? What did you feel?
The only time I'll interrupt you is if I think there's an important bit coming up and I've got to change the battery on the camera. For your own
It's all
reference.
important.
That's true. That's true.
We don't know when that's coming really, do we? Although Robin's seen enough now, he knows.
Shot.
Look at that.
It's a cracking swing.
She's hitting about a month.
Yeah.
See, you don't need me, just a bit of a rest. Bit of a break.
It's his voice. That's it.
It's this room, isn't it?
Calming voice.
Yeah.
Room.
We need to get them whale noises from Marcus soon enough.
People have said on the videos, oh, his voice is like really calm. My other half can't believe it. She's going to if they heard you at home.
Shot.
She's just swinging great, isn't she? Yeah. We've got to really rewrite the narrative about how you approach the game with different clubs. Because you said the attachment you've got with the driver, like you feel different with the driver than you do with the irons. I mean, this is flowing, it looks great, you feel comfortable.
Yeah.
And as I start to take the head cover off the driver, I start to get a little bit more tense, and it's coming.
Yeah.
Just like on a golf course when you know there's a hole that you just don't like and stuff. And it's like,
Exactly.
oh, I've just got to get past this hole. The mind games we play on ourselves. Ooh, what a shot.
Shot.
There's a difference, Nicola, though, to last time.
Yeah.
When we
definite
first
difference.
met.
Yeah, definitely. It's feeling it in your feet. That's
Yeah.
really made a difference.
You're letting it flow there.
Yeah. That, see, one had to go wrong.
Yeah, that's to be expected, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's inevitable.
Is the driver like the anomaly, so to speak, Nicola, or is it?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's like my nemesis.
Okay.
We'll just hit a few more, and then we've got a bit of reference on the distance, because it's the distance that you said. It's like you kind of hit a brick wall with the distance. With you get the 7-9, you're flushing it and hitting it lovely, and it's going to happen. You're going to hit a few on the floor. And that's the nature of the game. But generally, the percentage, the high percentage of your shots are going really well, and you're flushing it, and the swing's looking better. It's flowing. It's less effort. You're getting good distance. So what we're interested in is when you're hitting that brick wall with your distance, and why does the driver go further? What's happening when you pick that driver up? What's happening to you? And that relationship between you and the golf club and the shot. So we'll hit a few more and just get a bit of feedback on the 7-9, because it looks great. I just want to see what the distance is and the club head speed and things like that. Nothing detailed, but too detailed, just looking at what's happening. Move it a little bit forward. Yeah, so picture where you want the ball to go. So remember we talked about everything's already predetermined. So what's going through your mind, Nicola? What do you find yourself doing?
I think as we've gone on, we've started to think about it more.
Okay. Which I would say happens on the driving range quite a bit with people.
Yeah.
With yourself, like we were talking about earlier, you tend to think more about what you're doing as you're hitting more shots.
So at first I was just like being quite free with it.
Yeah.
And now I'm starting to think, turn shoulder more, do this more.
Okay. Right.
That's why it's starting to.
Yeah. You grab your putter here. So just grab that and just pop over here. I've got a little challenge for you. So 3 shots, let's see if we can get it in. It's such a fine margin this, you'll know exactly when you get it. You'll know before it's left the club face. It's good, wasn't it? Brilliant. Yeah, it was good then. Now look how you're standing compared to the beginning.
Yeah.
Now that could be a driving range session. And can I borrow the putter a second if you don't mind standing there? So, if I wasn't there, you would have, and this was flat, you may have just practiced doing this all day. Okay? But suddenly we changed this, the task, by changing the environment, and you adapted. Okay? Now this isn't going to change, but we need to make it change. We need to make this, we need to see this differently, and we need to play our golf shots differently. So like I said earlier, the environment, okay, that influences what we see and how we react, but we're just, there's a golf ball and there's a shot, and it's us seeing the shot, making the swing, that's all that really matters. We could be anywhere. So you're seeing what's required, you're adapting, and now you're in such a different place, and that's the place we need to be when we're practicing. So just grab your iron for me. I've hit a couple of shots, and I want to see if you can draw it out to the right. Doesn't matter if it doesn't happen.
Yeah.
Again, we're playing without judgment. Just now moving around and just try to see if you can start it right of the net. Doesn't matter if it doesn't draw. Just can we hit the ball right of the net? Look at that. Starts right, draws back.
Unreal.
Got that on flight scope. Starts right. Obviously, we're aiming further right of where flight scope's pointing. Started right, drew back. About 70-yard carry. Good. There you go. Orientate yourself around. Get a feel for it. Look at that. Just left and pick it up, but it was further, wasn't it? Yeah. Set up to the ball first, and then pick the club up and just start it. That's it. A bit further over there, that's it. Now off you go.
Shot.
What a shot. Different?
Yeah.
Now you're going to do the same thing, but you're going to start with the club out in front of the ball. So take your set up, see your shot when you're taking your set up. So it's all, you're adapting, look where you look, you're adjusting to what you're seeing. So picture where you go in, then put the club out in front. Fantastic.
Nice.
Different feel there?
Yeah.
What are you experiencing there? What do you...
Well, now I'm just thinking.
And how did you actually
Just
feel?
felt like
Yeah. And you got what you were picturing?
Yeah.
Or close to it?
Yeah.
And you didn't set up to the ball, you weren't put, there was no precondition.
Yeah.
Like I said, everything, there's an intention which actually happens sometimes way before you move. Like we talked about in the clubhouse, I want to get a coffee, I know I'm going to get up and go to the bar, this is all going to happen at some point, and it's just when I decide I want to do it. So there's a pattern that's going to emerge. Yes, I'm going to react autonomously. If someone walks in my way, I'm going to adapt, and they're just things that happen and pass. But there's an intention there that's driven my movement, and we are very, if you like, we are predictable. We're very predictable in our with our behaviour, so we can predict before we do it. That's the idea. So all these decisions are done way before you actually stand to the golf course. So if you're doing stuff at the ball, it's way too late in the day.
Yeah.
And if even here it's too late, it's kind of as you walk into your ball, this is when all your decision making's done, and you're already sensing how this is going to feel and how it maybe even look. And then you're just going in there and just letting yourself execute it. Now you're going to start with your club out there. But first of all, get yourself, look at where you're going. What do we intend to do? Where's the clarity there? And then get yourself settled, then hold the club out there in front now, and then off you go to that place where we tapped. Look at that. Okay, finished. Weight in that place in the left heel. And you probably didn't even think about the left heel. So you're revisiting places you've been before purely by the intention, and then the pattern you make is something you've recognised, but you didn't intend to get there by thinking about the pattern. It's already embedded. It's there. You can access it when you want. Let your body go with it. We're not trying to keep our head down or anything like that. The ball is irrelevant. Let the body take you. That's it.
Wow.
Yeah, that time I didn't think about
No.
what I'm doing. I just went.
And you let
it go,
It looked like that, and it was a beautiful swing. Your weight shift, everything moved, everything went. There was intention to the movement. You looked like you got intention, and your intention was actually out there, and you were reacting. It's interesting. I think we're just getting to habits, particularly maybe in the early stages where we get focused on the ball and maybe keeping our head still or keeping it down or doing these things, and then it becomes a subconscious pattern. Where we kind of, to ensure strike, it's like, but we know we don't need to, just from like things like no look swing stuff like that, you don't have to be, you're not looking at the thing that you're throwing or sometimes hitting. It's kind of looking where you're going. Like snooker, you're looking for the object. So darts. So we've got to be reacting to our imagery a bit more. That doesn't have to be really kind of detailed and I'm trying to do this. You don't have to describe in absolute kind of war and peace what it's going to be. It's going to be like, this is where I'm going. Okay, so you let everything happen then, and you let your body just react. So we're starting to shed old patterns because there's new intentions. Just swing your golf club in this direction. Feel different?
Yeah.
Let it go up. That's it. Up here. Imagine the ball's on one of those little red tea cakes just off the floor. You're going to clip it there, through there. That's it. Beautiful there. And you've been used to swinging all around here.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So this is a pattern that you recognise.
Yeah.
And we need to move through here and start to move into different places like this. Moving down, look how much easier it is to swing the arms. Cool. Awesome. Hold that finish for me. Do it once more without me there. Just imagine it's through there. Yes, okay. Hold it there. And just notice where you are now. Looking up here.
Yeah.
Imagine you get the ball up there. Just step back off there. Keep this position. Don't move. Now swing back and through to that same place as if you're hitting the ball through there. And again, swing back. Big back swing. Let your head go back now. There we go.
Shot.
What does it feel like this?
Feels so much. It just feels easy. Just feels like freer, and I'm not thinking about anything. I'm just thinking about going through that loop.
And it's doing it. Let's go again now. A bit higher, a bit further away.
Nice. Shot. That was unreal.
So it's a very kind of easy, nonchalant feel.
Yeah.
You're just not thinking about what am I doing. I'm just letting myself swing. No, that's why I've been studying for a while.
I get used to it.
What I'm really impressed with is that you're hitting it really great and you're keeping your attention level, you're keeping your effort level low, and this is in your vision. That's why I've studied with it.
Yeah.
I've done it on purpose. Everything I do is
With a purpose.
Yeah.
Whoa.
What a shot. I'm not a calculated person, by the way. I'm not a manipulator. Not outside of these 4 balls.
No.
And you're in. The whole thing's the same. You just change where you want to go. That's all. You're in control of the narrative all the time. How's that one?
Yeah, that felt alright.
Different?
Yeah.
You can either let the narrative play out and you're not influencing it, or you have influence. You can write the story how you intend. You can adjust it at any point. That's the beauty about it. That's the level of influence you've got. It's all within it's just decisions that you're making. What I'd like to do, just take your grip, hold the club in the air. I want you to close your eyes and I want you to waggle the club. Just little waggles, close your eyes, and I want you to move up and down the grip with your hands. Find where this club feels the most comfortable and easiest to waggle on the grip. Is it right down at the bottom of the grip? And then shuffle back up the grip towards the end. Just making little circles with the club. That's it. Where does it feel the easiest? Is it more in control when you're lower down, higher up in the middle, or whereabouts? You'll find a place where I can really feel the flow of that. It's like writing your signature. At what speed and where do I hold the nib to allow me to write my signature so it's flowing? Is that different to where you gripped before?
It's only slightly.
It's a bit lower down, isn't it? Yeah. But it's different.
Yeah.
That's it. It's going to go to where I tapped. Good. And you let the swing take its own journey. You're not going to get involved. You just wait. Let the swing happen. Wait for it. So if it's going a bit left, just adjust the face, that's all, isn't it? It's just the face, that's all. Ooh. Very nice.
Shut up.
That different?
Yeah. Yeah. That was a lot easier.
Went a lot further than your 7-iron.
Yeah. Let's change.
139. 139, your 7-iron was going about 7, just over, we got it to about 75, I think. That's considerably further than your 7.
Yeah.
We're not reacting to the ball, we're going to where we finish. The ball just gets in the way. Where did I tap it? Sense the green space, throw the club back into that green space. And then that's it. Brilliant. Superb.
Shut up.
That felt it.
Now something changed there in your backswing.
Yeah.
What did you notice? You will, I'm saying this now so you remember on the video where we are. I want you to look at the backswing kind of length,
Right, okay.
but the whole form of it, not just where your arms are. There's no set position. I just want you to notice what's changing.
Right.
Sometimes it can go unnoticed.
Yeah.
Now that's not to cue you that you've got to swing at a certain length. You've got to do that. It's just reflecting and recognising what's changing. We don't need to make more swing to hit it higher or further. We can just use the feet more on the way through. We can really use your follow through. Well done. You know, if I'm going to throw a ball further, Nicola. Okay. Once I've got to my limit, if I want to go any further, I'm not going to make more swing to throw it further.
Yeah.
I'm going to create more power through the body.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
So once you've hit your ranges, that's where we are. We're playing around with your ranges. Let's use that footboard. Let's use that body. Feel that grip. Feel the green. There we go.
Yeah.
That's where your power's coming from. Where was that? Where was your power?
Well, originally it was
Yeah.
the heel.
And where did it go
We
through?
went
What
from
did you
the toe
feel?
and transferred into this heel.
And where did it come from? Hips as well? What did the hips?
Yeah, I felt the more of a...
Bang! It's the lower body.
Yeah,
It was this. Bang!
yeah.
Wow. Great shot.
What a golf shot.
That's it.
A lot of these exercises, what I would suggest is you don't want to relate them to the golf swing.
Yeah.
As trying to like recreate it in the swing. These are all just playing around with your awareness. So I want you to bang the board and then rotate. Okay, so you bang, then rotate. You don't try and rotate with the bang.
Right.
Yeah, I want you to bang, then rotate, bang, then rotate. Bang, then rotate. So bang, then twist, bang, then twist. So you went to twist too early. So bang, so you twist to the right. Now you don't move, you don't twist, you bang, now you twist. Then bang, then twist. So your body's like this way, then you twist, then it's this way, then you twist. All I'm doing is asking you to move a certain way, and have you got the ability to adapt to do it? Because that's what the golf swing requires. But the shot's asking you to move a certain way, and have you got the ability to adapt? So you're twisting first, bang the board, and then twist. So you're twisting your hips, it's all the hips this. That's it. Yeah. It's alright. I want you to really have some intent there. Bang, use your hips, bang, use your hips. This is your powerhouse here. This is where the pelvis is, that's where it's all coming from. All the feet are doing is, the feet and the ankles and knees and the hips, they're moving the pelvis. This is your power. Bang your hips that way, yeah. Bang your hips, yeah. Twist. All you do is twist the feet so it's easy to bang the hips. If I twist my feet, I can't really bang. If I keep my feet here, easy. So in a golf swing you can find it all starts to filter through. That's it. Right, let's go on to here now and let's play a green swing. Don't want you to even think about your golf swing, about what we've just done. I just want you to play some green shots. Green, feel the green swing, gripping, high shot. Feel different?
Yeah.
In what sense?
I felt my hips go before club head.
Right.
And
Brilliant.
but I did feel, I purposely felt like I was going higher.
Your movement felt like it
Yeah.
was
Yeah.
channeled in a way that you intended.
Yeah.
If you shorten your swing, but you want to hit the ball further now, you've got to move out of necessity, and you're going to start to tap into the things that I'm not saying you have to swing this length, by the way.
Oh, no.
We're just exploring.
Yeah.
Because you're going to find a place that you go, do you know what, this is the place where I feel comfortable. And you're going to make that home. Where the club's travelling, how you're moving, it just feels a pattern you feel comfortable with. Let's go again now. Whatever swing feels the most comfortable to hit the ball the furthest. I'm not interested in where it goes, I just want to see this long John Daly drive. Brilliant.
It's good that.
Good, isn't it? Very good. Feel good?
So it feels so much different. Usually when I'm on the course or anywhere, I don't feel this, but I'm actually feeling it now. I've got that in intention.
Yeah. Movement to intention.
Yeah.
And just what you're doing, all these little movements you're making, they weren't there before.
Yeah.
You'd never have done this
No.
because just through playing around, you start to explore and you find this is where I get my power from.
Exactly, yeah.
So you're finding where your power move is. And you can access it when you want, and you can play around. I'm going to use it more. What's it like when I use it more? Try it, really go for it. See if you can hit it further than what you just did. See if you can get past up to that puddle. That's our target. Wow. You've carried this 40, you were carrying about just over 70 yards with your 7-iron, you're carrying it 110.
Right.
So now you're getting 30 odd yards extra carry with you, but it's the trajectory. And your launch angle's gone up, so I've been looking at your launch angle, it's 11.3, we can still get it higher, but it's below it before, your driver was much lower, so you're changing all the impact factors by intention. So it's superb, and that was a 1.4 smash, it wasn't quite out the middle, so there's more there as well. This is for you to go and explore, so when you go to the range now, you really have got purpose to what you're doing. Then you've now equipped with the tools to adjust, cue yourself, get yourself back on track. So you're going back to a place that you know. Alright.
Thank you so much.
Brilliant, that's
Thank
awesome.
you.
Brilliant, well done.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Gareth.
Hello.
Can you slip on the hockey?
That was great, that.
Thank you.
That was unreal.